fine for now. Okay, I think we're all good to go. Okay, that took a lot longer than I wanted it to be. Okay, welcome everyone back to the stream. Last run, we made it all the way past Trofeo City, which is huge. We made it in like sub 5 hours, I think, which is really nice. Let's just get into the run. And let's also go into speed up, since this bit of the game is going to be quite long. So last time we made it to the Stralton City. We got this guy from Chargestone Cave. He has compound eyes, along with a great speed stat and special attack stats. This guy is just be a menace, which is huge. We also can catch our second to last teammate, which is going to be a Zebstrika from Route 7. And then we're gonna go fight Skyla for the 6th badge, and after that, it's just trying to see if we can finish the game, which I think we can do quite easily. Yeah, on 4 times speed. So since we're here, we do need to pick up the aerial ace team before we do head out to whatever the city's name is called. Ooh, actually, let's go check out the city card. Before we head out to, I forget the city name, but yeah, we'll be able to get all our encounters before we get to Drayden's gym, which will be nice for sure. I do also want to take advantage of ability storage in Drayden's gym. I think it'll be really handy to have, especially with a Pokemon like Electros with Levitate, which is just really, really good. We'll pick up X-Scissor. I don't think anyone will really use it, but it's a nice TM to have nonetheless. Wait, we don't have Ultra Balls, do we? I mean, I seriously doubt, though, that we'll need... Yeah, we have these, and we have a bunch of Great Balls. Okay, let's go to... I don't want Galvantula out because it does have Flame Charge. It also knows Pursuit as well, which is just really, really deadly. Let's turn that music down a bit, but there we go. Okay. That should be fine. Okay, not exactly what I'm looking for. Wait, I didn't want to do that, but it's whatever. There we go. Welcome back, Thunder the Zebstrika. It is night, I think. I think it is. So we'll just lob a Dusk Ball at it, see what happens. 1, 2, 3. So close. I don't want to damage. There's also a lot of damage from Pursuit. Let's brick break it. Thank you for that speed boost. This might kill it, actually. No, it actually doesn't. Let's throw another dust ball. It's a bit more weakened, and yeah. One. Nope, not quite. Yeah, that's fine. Dude, like, stay on the ball. Okay, I think we should just start throwing great balls at this point. There's really nothing else we can do. Like, this isn't a necessary encounter, but it's nice to have. If one of, like, our 3 mono-electric types go down. If worse comes to worse, we could just lob the Master Ball at it, which, I mean... You're just making this a lot worse on yourself, Substrika. I don't want to kill it. I really don't want to kill it, because I don't want to crit kill it, and then... Oh, we don't have a Substrika anymore. Which would really, really, really suck. Hold. Nice. Okay, cool. Welcome back, Thunder, to the team. So now that we have Zebstrika, we're gonna go take on Skyla. Also, Thunder will not be joining us on our party because it's essentially just like a much more worse version of Jolteon. No offense, but well, I think to be fair though, to Zebstrika, we will look at its stats. Probably not its IVs, but like its overall nature and its stat value before we go fight Skyla. So, oh, that reminds me. I also should probably put the where is it? Where's the... Oh, wait, Emolga's holding the expert belt. I remember now. So, expert belt on you is really nice. I think... What are you holding? Miracle Seed, okay. Bright Powder. Leftovers. Silk Scarf. Okay. I think I might want Jolteon to hold the magnet, but I don't know. Okay, Brick Break you. Electro Ball you. It's really good damage. Yeah, we do need a heal as well. That might be really nice to have. Okay, let's go get Professor Juniper. I don't think we're gonna grab Will-O-Wisp or Shadow Claw. We don't really need them. Thank you. That is really useless to me. This is a pretty good remix. Okay, so with my Pokemon all healed, let's just go take on Skyla. We also need to pick up the TM for Aerial Ace as well. Okay, you know what, let's have Jolteon, actually no, let's have our boy Galvantula take the field, shall we? You can't. Okay, stand here. That could have been pretty bad. Wait. Wait, is this gonna... Okay. I really thought that was gonna break the crate. And then I was gonna get, just sent all the way back, which would have been really funny. Well, not really, because it would have been annoying to get back here. Okay, we've made it. So now, what are you holding? You're holding Miracle Seed, right? Okay, so I'm gonna give the magnet to Mjolnir. Yeah, so this will boost Electro Ball's damage by quite a bit. And we should, like, probably, with exception to Skarmory, one-shot, like, everything. We also have Hidden Power Rock, 44 power, which is, like, it's not horrible compared to the max power, base power of 60. Could be a lot worse. I didn't even, like, reach the cap either. I just completely forgot to level up to the cap, but it's fine. It's okay. Because Mjolnir's got us. Look at that. Look at him go. Absolutely demolishing all of Skyla's Pokemon. Let's Hidden Power Rock. Really interesting Hidden Power animation. Okay, Electro Ball is gonna not do that much now. I don't think. Well, it might do quite a bit. Well, Skarmory's. Yeah, it does outspeed. Minimum power Electro Balls. Let's go. Let's see how much these do. Oh, decent damage. Okay, we'll just do it again. It should take about 2, I think. Yeah. Whoa, okay. Bit scary, but not bad, not bad. Okay, that is another badge for the team. Well done, team. Temp 3, going strong. Okay, so we now have to get to Drayden's gym. So we're gonna pick up a few TMs as well. So we need Aerial Ace. We'll probably pick up Psychic. Acrobatics is nice. What else? We'll probably pick up like some Cience or something, or like some held items, some TMs, some other stuff. We will probably just like get through all the routes. Actually, okay. I'm deciding whether to bring Taxi the Pelipper with us. I think it might be very useful to have, going into, you know, our next few routes, because it'll give us time to, like, you know, go back and rest. Yeah. Let's go pick up Aerial Ace. Oh. Wait, I need to interact with the boy, right? That makes a lot of sense. Okay, I don't think there's any other TMs besides like Shadow Claw, Will-O-Wisp. Sky Attack is there, but we're never picking. I don't think we ever want to pick that up because no one can learn it, you know. Okay. We'll also pick up a Sharp Beak as well. Good hell item to have. Thank you. So it's at this point I think we can start building Jolteon's like perfect moveset. Because we can pick up Shadow Ball here, we can teach Hyper Voice. We do get Charge Beam, which I probably won't teach anyone because I think last attempt I tried to do that and it went horrifically. Maybe there's something in there for Galvantula. Probably, I don't know. Yeah. Now, since we've made it to this point, we now need to figure out who is going to be kicked off the team in exchange for Electros. And I think, unfortunately, it'll probably have to be Ampharos. Like, they're just... It's like one slow Pokemon for another, you know? Okay, there's Hyper Voice. And Iron Tail. So, my main goal, I guess, or like, I shouldn't say goal, but my main idea for Emolga is to lean fully into its physical attack. Okay. Get rid of Return. Echoed Voice is really good, especially with Workup Boost, because then it starts snowballing, but I think Hyper Voice is just overall better. We want to teach Iron Tail to Emolga to handle Ice and Rock types. So we'll get rid of Signal Beam for now. I'm sure of Iron Tail, Aqua Tail, Earth Power, Super Power. Who can learn that? That seems pretty good. No one. I think Electros can though. So. Oh, what about Dark Pulse? No one. Okay. Also, we do have Aerial Ace now, which is a really solid TM. And one, which I'm going to teach to Emolga over Acrobatics. The reason being is that with Iron Tail, it's only 70% accurate, but with a held wide lens, we can boost that by another 20% to make it 90% accurate. We'll keep Electro Ball for now as its only special move. And it's also just really fast, so I think you could take a lot of advantage from using Shadow or Electro Ball. Okay, we'll also pick up Charge Beam because it could be useful. It might as well. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Okay, so with that done, we'll heal. I think we'll probably give Emolga a bit of a chance to shine. As well, I think that'll be a really good idea. Okay, so let's give you the wide lens. Perfect. So now that we have that, so Drayden's level cap is like 48. So we're gonna start putting all of our Pokemon to like 44. So this is when things are really gonna start picking up pace in terms of like final movesets and getting situated and all that. Yeah, like 107 speed, 97 attack is really good. There we go, there's Flash Cannon. So we'll get rid of Mirror Shot. I do have to say though, I think Magnetism's defense is definitely much better. And I feel a lot more confident in its ability to... Okay, there's Discharge. I do feel a lot more better in its ability to like hold back like attacks. Especially physical attacks, which is super nice. If Jolteon's moveset is starting to come online. Agility, that's pretty bad. I might replace Hidden Power, to be honest. I don't really see a use in it ever. But for now it's fine. Because it squashes fire types, so. Okay, there's Discharge. So part of me, like, doesn't want to teach it. Because of, well, you know what, let's get rid of Thunder Wave. I think it kind of serves the same role in a way, because Discharge has a 30% chance to paralyze. And we also have the static ability, so there's a lot of chances to paralyze. Yeah, this guy is starting to come online too, which is really nice. Okay, so now that we have this, let's go... Do you have an item for me? Spell tag. Okay. Powers of ghost moves. So I don't think there's anything in this like house, this haunted house. So we got Shadow Ball, which is nice. And with the health spell tag as well, we can teach it to Jolteon, and we can do a similar sweep to in this attempt. Compared to the last one with Chantal. Damn. This happened to me last attempt as well. There's like a shaking spot. So we'll head inside. We could also kind of I think we could probably use Kite as a very, very budget Swellow type of thing, where we give it the like the Toxic Orb, or probably the Flame Orb, and just like use Facade with Silk Scarf or something. Okay, so I want to avoid most, if not all, trainers in this tunnel. I do not want to be a part of them. I do not want to fight them. None of that. Oh. That's interesting. Okay, that's kind of okay, I guess. Crap. Alright, wait, that's a dead end. And that's a shaking spot that I don't want to be in. $32 and $35. These guys definitely know Rock Slide for sure. Horn Drill. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, those are the hikers. So I think there is a way to avoid them. Yes, right here. Get the Chard. Yeah, I don't want to be a part of that. Oh, okay. Okay, so there is this fight. I think we should be okay. Actually, let's go ahead and be a bit safe about this, be a bit smart. So let's look up our trainer sets. Okay. Vibrava and Grumpig. I think... we're in Reversal Mountain. So we are fighting the... Okay, so this Vibrava can only hit Kite with Earth Power, while Grumpig knows Power Gem. Okay, let's go ahead and swap. Wait, we're gonna swap too. Ooh, I think we gotta keep Kite in. I don't think the Vibrava is much of a concern. I think we should just go for the Iron Tail on Grumpig. Good damage. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Frick. Kill that, please, Musharna. That's really bad. Okay, let's like think for a minute, right? It's a random move from... Okay, we can kind of not really worry too much about Vibrava as of right now. That Grumpig is currently... Okay, because Vibrava is going for Dragon Breath and probably Power Gemmers and Headbutt. I think Genesis has to be the one. Yeah, let's go Genesis. See, this is why we need Electros. Because this fight is really, really, really threatening. Yeah. Okay, so now it's going for Earth Power. Will protect. Okay, that's a bit threatening. Musharna, can you like target the you know the... Thank you. That's actually super helpful. I have no idea if we're faster, but I don't want to risk it personally. So it's going for... I think we gotta go Mjolnir. Because it's our only other Pokemon that's neutral to ground. Vibrava doesn't have that great of special attack though, so we might be fine. Come on, you can handle it. You can handle it. I know you can. There you go. Wow, that did like no damage. See, that's a bit more of a problem, because you know Rock Slide. However, you don't know a ground move, though. Or a fire move. You just know Curse, Takedown, Rock Slide, and Yawn. That's a pretty terrible set for a Camerupt, I gotta say. So here's what we'll do. Musharna, target that Camerupt, please. Wrong Pokemon. Curse. Okay, so now we need to start, like, doing damage, please. Let's Flash Cannon Driftwind. Holy, that's like a 200 base power spit up. This should kill. Not quite. That's really good. That's okay, I guess. Yeah, let's just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Crap, Musharna goes down. Nope, not quite. Nice. Okay, so now that that's all done, dude, I should have just straight up U-turned, man, out of the Grumpig, but it's whatever. Okay, so we can now pick up a Tynamo, which is what I'm going to do. Docile Lightning Rod, huh? It's okay. I don't hate it. Docile is definitely pretty good, though. It's a lot better than the Bold Zip Striker we had last attempt. Let's put Imolga on the bench for now. And we'll also grab some Ultra Balls. So, I am going to try something for a second. So, in Seafloor Cavern, you can encounter Tynamo's evolution at the bottom at level 41-ish. You can't avoid that trainer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just fight the Rog and Rolla guy. Unless like he's like a unless he like intentionally blocks you, which if that's the case, we'll probably just search for one. Or just probably search for the Tynamo ourselves at that point. Cool. Also, now that we have Discharge, we'll probably give Jolteon the Wise Glasses, since we're probably never using Hyper Voice, only for like really fringe situations. I think, and it's a lot better to have more power behind every move than just like one that you're never really going to use fully. So we'll see. We'll see what this guy does. Oh. Yeah, okay. I guess we're just gonna find one here then. So let's get a Static Mon out. It's like probably you, because you're the only other Static Mon we have. That's fine. If the Dust Cloud forms over there, that's okay. Oh, perfect. It literally just appeared thanks to our Static Mon. Master Ball that boy. So, welcome back. Scourge the Electros. I don't know about you, but that's pretty huge. Unfortunately, this is where we have to part with our second teammate, Ampharos. Wow, this is really like upbeat music for a retirement party, I guess. Well, welcome back, Scourge, to the team. Okay, so let's go ahead and fly back to here. And now we can start crafting our Electros' moveset and also EV train it. So I think what we're gonna do is we'll look at it. So I think this Levitate with Quirky, that's pretty nice because everything grows at a much more consistent rate. Okay, let's go ahead and save the game and look at our two new guys' IVs, which I'm really hoping. we rolled really well on the Electros. I think we did. I have confidence that it's not going to be like some zip code type of thing, you know? Okay, so let's see. File, open. Okay. Hold up. Look at this. We rolled so well on this, actually. 1 in speed is fine. If this thing is super slow, we can compensate special defense with the EVs. But look at the attack, defense, and special attack. This thing is going to be demonic. But I think Tynome already have like kind of like a head start because its special attack, its attack, and its special attack's base stats are like 10 apart, and you can definitely tell that apart from like the gap in stat points here. Like 8, a value of 8 in like that's like a gap here is quite significant. And let's check out you. That's really good actually. So ironically enough, this Substrike is probably like one of like 3 or 4 Pokemon that we've ever caught in this whole run that has gotten like really respectable IVs. The 2 in special defense kind of sucks. Like these 2 just have no special defense through their name. Wait, this is Steel. Wait, hold on. What's the hidden power type? This is Steel 63, which might be pretty useful. And Steel 40. Okay, I mean, you know what? I don't hate either of these Pokemon. I think the problem with Thunder from last attempt was that it had a terrible nature going for it. It didn't you know have enough power to really support it. So unfortunately, this is where Amphiros's time comes to an end. We'll probably see it back on the Elite Four or something. Excuse me. But for now, we need an EV trainer guy. So I think what we should do is make this guy primarily an attacker. I think would be really, and I'm doing it now, but like that would be incredibly beneficial for this Pokemon to have. I think we should definitely invest in some defense, and even though the Pokemon's really slow, I think we'll also put some into its speed to cover its bases. Wait, okay, let's see. We want to compensate for its lower stats. We also need some HP. EVs. Okay, that's good. So this thing is not going to be tearing stuff to shreds, which is really nice. I won't change the layout. I'll replace Ampharos with Electros once we get it fully there. Crunch. I don't think I want that. Okay. See, that's okay. That's like that's a bit of like a conundrum for me because like I want to teach it Thunderbolt, but at the same time, well, okay, I have Heart Scales actually. I don't think we want to teach this thing Thunderbolt quite yet. Well, let's organize our bag real quick. Find name. Eviolites. Where's the Thunderstone? Did we just not pick up the Thunderstone? Oh wait, I'm kind of stupid. Cool. Okay, so we got ourselves a really good Electros now. Sorry, Ampharos. You served the team very well. And in your absence, we bring on the mighty eel, Electros. So, I think I want to morph this again into, like, the dragon, the ground killer. Let's check this guy out. I mean, it's very, like, respectable. In both stats, honestly, it's really nice. Okay, so we're going to bring back Pelipper, but we're also going to teach this thing some relearner moves. Speaking of which, I do want to keep Thunder Wave on Electros. I think it compensating for its speed stat, or just like because like just with a simple paralysis is pretty huge for it, in my opinion. Okay, let's go teach this thing Aqua Tail. So I think we need to be really smart with how we use Electros. So if we look at a moveset for Electros, right? Obviously there's more attack because it has 10 higher base attack. Ooh, this thing can learn Crush Claw? That seems really, really interesting. Oh, and it has a 50% chance. That's actually really good. That works really synergistically with the rest of the moveset, honestly. A good normal move as well, it's not bad. So with move tutor moves, it can learn Aqua Tail, Bind, Bounce, Drain Punch, might be good. Fire Punch, Gas Rush, and Giga Drain, which is something I am quite interested in. Iron Tail, Knockoff, Magnet Rise, Signal Beam, Sleep Talk, Snore, Super Fang, Super Power, and Thunder Punch. So there is a lot we can do here. I think. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. I want Aqua Tail. I think it makes it really, really well suited for fire types, for ground types, for rock types that may threaten the team back, because we are carrying a flying type and a bug type. So I want Thunder Punch for stab. I want Thunder Wave to slow it down, to slow Pokemon down. Ooh, I should have probably invested more in its defenses, honestly. Okay, well, Super Fang seems super appealing to me, though. Because it's like, you deal half of your opponent's HP back. But like, Electros is so slow that you're never really going to be able to handle that. Also, I think this thing could learn Coil, too. Wait, could it have learned Coil? If I lose this run, because I never knew it could learn Coil. Yeah. Oh, at 54. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Okay, so I didn't really miss out on much. So I'm thinking Aqua Tail, Thunder Punch, Crush Claw, because I would much rather have one of our other physical attackers handle it, and Thunder Wave to slow stuff down. See, let's get this Aqua. Let's teach it Aqua Tail. So we'll get rid of Tackle. Can Electros learn like any ice moves though? Also, to be fair, it has base 85 attack, base 80 in both defenses, so it's not like it's super frail. It's honestly pretty decent, all things considered. And it's immune too, so that's another boost to its defensive profile. But I also think as well, probably should be a bit more smarter about how we're going to use Electros as well going forward. Thunderwave is great and all, but like, if I can't get it off in time without doing serious damage, then that's a big problem. You know? So we'll reteach Crush Claw to Electros, and we should be good to go with the rival fight. Okay, that's honest. This is honestly a really solid set, to be fair. Okay, so now we need an item. So, previously we had the Bright Powder on Ampharos, but I don't think it'll really work out too well. We do have Mystic Water. You know what? I like the idea of a... Where is that? Where is it? Wide Lens. Because we have Crush Claw, we have Aqua Tail, I'd much rather want to have 100% accurate moves. If that makes sense. So I think this is honestly really good. Now, we can explore Route 14 to see what we can find there. Actually, let's look it up. That's Kanto. Don't want... Here we are. Okay, so... In white, black and white too. Okay, there's not really much to get. Yeah, I think we should just avoid Route 14 entirely, because there's nothing really worthwhile to get. There's no TMs, there's no nothing. So, I think at this point we're pretty much set. I think we'll do one. Oh wait, we need to deposit Pelipper, so we can get Emolga back here. Also, that Semi-Sage is going to be... Wait, did I just move? Did I just, like... Yeah, I did. That Semi-Sage is going to be a nightmare to deal with. Okay. So I think we're all ready to go. Okay. He has 3 Pokemon, but these are about to be really, 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 really interesting. That's just Thunder Punch. That's fine. Nice. That's really promising. That's not... I don't like that. Why did this come out? Well, obviously we're gonna head back here. See, that's what I was really afraid about. So we're gonna slow this thing down for one. That does a lot. Okay, we need to be careful. That did 137 to 108. So 2 would make it... Wait, okay. 9 would make it 117. 29 damage. I think Overgrow Boost now would be like some 50 something. Okay, that's really good that we got that. That special defense drop is huge. We're not outspeeding a Semi-Seer of all things. It's going for Flame Burst, isn't it? Nope, never mind. Okay, we need to be a bit more smart about this, because this Semi-Seer... Hold on. I don't want to be in a bit of trouble. So we're in Undella Town. Undella. Okay, so we have... Yeah, this thing does Flame Burst. Holy. That's 86... Hold on, okay, 92, but we don't want this guy in. 81, 86, 98. We don't want you, and we don't want you. Okay, it's Jolteon, like, every time. Okay, time to lock in. That's fine, Flame Burst is a special move. I don't know why the guy is throwing so much. Wise Glass Boost to Discharge does that amount. Okay, he's gonna have a Hyper Potion. Why are you leering a bunch? Like, Flame Burst is your better move by far. Okay, this is fine, honestly. Yeah, we're fine. Cool. Okay. Really good. Honestly, not a bad performance from Electros. Really, really, really good. Okay, we didn't take, I don't think we took, like, any damage. Yeah, we didn't. Okay, let's have you have a bit of fun, you know? Okay, so our team is looking really strong right now. And it's definitely in our best interest to keep everyone alive as best as possible. Otherwise, we're about to get handed a very unfortunate result. Cool. Okay, well, we can get... There is a cut tree here. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Who's the Pokemon we really don't need? It's kind of Emolga, honestly. I really want to grab as much as I can without backtracking on this route. Because I think it's, like, genuinely, like, really important that we do. Simply because of the fact that, like, we miss out on, like, TMs that could be important, or items that could be important, you know? And plus we have a Pokemon that can, like, bring us back to the Pokemon Center instead of having to, like, accidentally run into trainers. So there's so much good that we can do here, rather than just, you know, throw our Pokemon to trainers and potentially lose one. But yeah, I think though that we are in a good position, and just because we have, and you know, we'll bring Taxi onto the sprite layout. You know, why not? There he is. There's Taxi. There aren't many cut trees in here. Okay, that was just really terrible, honestly. I think there's like a strength puzzle up there. We'll pick up Psychic from here because I think Electivire can learn it, but we're not really gonna teach it. Yep, there it is. Hmm. Hmm. There is that item right there, but it's probably like a star piece or something. I am, however, gonna cut these trees. Actually, wait. Ooh, what's this? Little sneaky pathway with a hidden grotto. Let's see what items we can find. More mulch. Oh, okay, who are we fighting? Oh, it's a rotation battle. Yeah, I don't like this. Okay. Let's just Signal Beam. That's fine. It was like an electric themed battle. Oh, I should have switched to, yeah, there's nothing there. Okay, we're gonna switch to you. We'll just Ice Punch. Hit me with an electro move, I dare you. There's under, that's fine. Never mind, it can't. It legitimately can't, that's really funny actually. I didn't mean to click Thunder Punch. Gastro Acid. Oh, it suppressed my ability. Okay. That's fine. Brick Break. This might not kill. Well, no, okay. Ooh. Wait, no, it's a Nose Pass. What am I on about? Nose Pass is pretty terrible. Yeah, it keeps its speed boost as well. Fortunately, though, we'll chop you in half. Nice. Easy peasy. Citrus is nice, thank you. Anyway, let's go heal. Cool. Okay, there's like a little house, secluded away. Power band. So we'll just go through the cut trees and stuff. So I don't really want to deal with going in the grass. Wow. Anyway. Anyway, so we're almost to Drayden's gym. But now, we can pick up one of the most devastating items. Maybe not here, but right here. Nope, and the other one. We can pick up one of the most devastating moves for Galvantula. Thunder. So Thunder, as you know, is quite inaccurate. It's kind of like Focus Blast, basically. Well, it's like Electric type Focus Blast, except a bit weaker. And thanks to rolling quite favorably on Galvantula's ability, it knows the ability Compound Eyes, which boosts Thunder's accuracy to around 94%, which is insane. That is huge. So we're gonna get rid of Electro Ball. And now Mjolnir now is quite literally Mjolnir. We'll also teach it Charge Beam, as kind of like a secondary electric move, over Hidden Power. And with the Magnet, it's going to become even stronger. So to demonstrate, you know, let's just, you know, okay. I think at this point, we'll stop playing on Speed Up. No. So we'll stop playing on Speed Up for now. So let's turn down the speed. Config. Nope, that is what on earth? Okay. Perfect. Okay, the sound is normal. That's good. Okay. So as a bit of a demonstration, we're gonna completely fry these two. Okay, so that cryo is a lot more dangerous than Golbat, but that's not going to stop Mjolnir. Really nice targeting from Hugh there. Okay, this Golbat's mostly going to go for... Yep. I was going to say Air Cutter, but... Yeah, it's pretty strong. Hugh, you got the, Sneasel, right? Dude, I just overkilled that Golbat. Okay. Wow, the Thunder didn't kill. That's pretty insane. Okay. There goes Superior. And one last Thunder. Seals your fate. Nice. In a sense, we don't really need to teach Galvantula Thunderbolt because, like, we already have such a powerful move already. Okay, so there's like 2 cheerleaders right there. Okay. Durant. Yeah, it's not really gonna help you here. Okay, Thunder. Easy. And again. It's just too powerful. Also, if that guy had like a 1,000 win streak, he'd probably have to like beat up a bunch of 10-year-olds like a bunch just to, because like if he actually versed like serious trainers, he would probably have um like a level 70 something Pokemon or something, or like not even, probably like level 100 if he versed like all serious trainers with just like 2 steel types, which alone is pretty impressive. Actually, we have Pelipper, don't we? Let's go ahead and surf. Let's see what's around, you know? Okay, well there. Okay, that's pretty useless. Well, maybe not. Yeah. We have made it back to here. Okay, so we need to start planning a bit. How are we going to deal with Drayden? So I think in this scenario we're gonna bring back Amphi because it's honestly probably just the best Pokemon we can have. We'll give it back its Bright Powder as well because I don't think any other Pokemon's really gonna hold it. That's a weird visual glitch. Static. The static ability just didn't show up. Okay, so I think this is going to be the team. Let me change the overlay for a minute, just so it's there. So here's the so I think the idea is we lead with a there we go. So we have a few TMs here that are pretty valuable, but that's not the point. So we need to figure out how we're going to beat Drayden and all of his Pokemon. Okay, so Drayden, he has 3 Pokemon, a Druddigon, a Flygon, and a Haxorus. The Flygon knows Earth Power. I'm thinking we kind of just like full force. Okay, so Magnezone can handle Haxorus. Electivire can handle Druddigon. And probably Flygon too. Hmm. Okay, hold on. What's your speed? 104 versus 126. Okay, so we're probably not going to use Galvantula here. But I think the plan is going to be very simple. We're going to ability storage our way through this. So we're going to kill Drotagon with Ice Punches thanks to the Expert Belt from Electivire. We're then going to switch... Then Drayden's going to bring in Flygon. We're going to switch to Scourge, and we're going to activate Levitate. From there, we're going to go to Genesis, the Magnezone, which is easily the most defensible Pokemon. We're going to Protect. And then it should be fine. Just to ensure... So we're protecting because we want to make sure that it's going for Crunch, Rock Slide, Dragon Tail, any of those moves. Because if it's going for... Because we'll know this. Because Earth Power is always a kill on Magnezone. So I think that's a pretty smart plan. But we should form a bit of a contingency as well in case something were to happen. Probably with like an air balloon or something. Which I think Stara should be the Flygon killer. But then how would we handle the rest? I mean, I think we'll be fine, honestly. It's just the gym trainers we need to look out for. So we'll put everyone to 47. No. Sucker Punch isn't phenomenal for this guy. Okay. Ooh, that's actually really good for this Pokemon. This could be like a defensive monster if we wanted it to be. I think we'll get rid of Growl. Actually, no, it is useful to keep Growl. Let's get rid of Volt Switch. Oh, we don't want Thunder on this guy. Okay, so I think this is what we're gonna do. We'll lead, actually, yeah, let's lead Haywire. And for any triple or rotation battles, we'll have Magnezone and Electros flanking to handle any issues. So let's go fight that gym. I think we have a really solid strat though, and I think we were definitely learning from last time that ability storage is a thing. So like the gym's like up here. Something to keep in mind as well is that fractures that Dragon Dance once, like this one, they outspeed Electivire and they're gonna hit really hard. See how much Ice Punch does. That's good damage. We like obliterated him. We're like One Punch Man, where like he like swings his fist into like the guy's face, it just explodes. That's what I just imagine what happened to this guy's fractures. Just went like, we just completely annihilated it. There was nothing left. Just, like, it just turned to dust. Okay, was it, like, left, rotation, right is triple? I think we want to do triple battles. I think that's a lot more controllable, because we can... Offense is... Oh, wait, no, that's the other one. Crap. Okay, wait, at least with this one, right? Maybe? Crap. Okay, hold on. We gotta lock in. Assume the gamer position. Okay. So, my guess is that if this is an offensive-based trainer, they're going for Dragon Dances. So we need to meet offense with offense, if you know what I mean. And that's a really good way to do it. Yeah, Drodagon. So, we're gonna Ice Punch. We're just naturally faster than a Drodagon. So there's like... I feel like it is going for revenge, though. Nope. Oh. Huh. No rough skin, by the way. Holy... Wait, if that Dragon Claw just crit, it would just straight up, like, nuke Haywire off the field. Sure. Okay, hold on. We need... As for the one on the right, which is the one is triple, the other is rotation. Okay, good to know. Jesus, man. We are... we might be a little cooked if we cannot manage... ourselves. Okay, so we said right is triple, left is rotation. Let's do triple, because like I said, I feel like triple battles are more... are a lot better to handle. Oh, wait, I didn't even go up. Yeah, that makes sense. I need to, like, lock in or I'm gonna lose a Pokemon. Okay, so this time we're gonna go right. A combination that raises 3 Pokemon's destructive power. Oh boy, this is about to end in one of 2 ways, but I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna come out on top. So here's what I'm thinking. That Axew can be left well enough alone. Wait. Uh-oh, wait, no, that's fine. Okay, Mold Breaker. So we need to focus on the Drodagon. So we're gonna have Crush Claw and Ice Punch meet that Drodagon's face, while we Flash Cannon Fracture. Oh boy. Really good. Kill that Axew for me, please. I really should put Protect on Electros. Hold on. Do we have anyone better? Ampharos is probably better. I'd much rather sacrifice... Yeah, let's bring in Virus. So this is just purely a precaution, because it is most likely that fracture is most likely going for a Dragon Claw into Scourge. That's gonna do a crap ton. Okay, Electivire reached the level cap, which is okay. Yep. Okay. Ampharos was dead to a crit, but it's fine. Okay. I think that was really well played. I think also the simple fact of the matter is that we should probably think a bit more about speed. Speed is going to be a big one. Okay, so we have Ampharos as like kind of like a pseudo sack in a way. I don't really want to sack Ampharos because it's a lot better than Zebstrika and marginally better than Emolga, but Emolga is also part flying, so they both have their strengths and weaknesses. Okay. If worst comes to worst, though, we can PP stall Flygon out of Dragon out of Earth Powers. You have the choice. You have a expert belt. Okay. We're not going to make that same stupid mistake we did last attempt, where we accidentally killed our Galvantula. Okay. The plan, just punch it in the face. Good damage. Freeze. Notably no rough skin. If we waste a heal here, that's really good. Okay. Well, wasting a heal or not, it's okay. It's fine. Now, I am not one to find out if I can outspeed a Flygon. So we're going to do something a little cheeky. So, last attempt we learned about ability storage by kind of accident, but also kind of not. Basically, whenever an ability pops up on screen like Levitate, the AI, or the enemy AI, will treat all of my Pokemon as if they had Levitate. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this to our advantage by doing a pivot strat. We're going to go to Scourge, which has the Levitate ability. Right now, this Flygon wants to Earth Power my Electivire. Levitate pops up. Right now, the AI sees that as the ability, right, for all of my Pokemon, until another ability pops up. This Flygon is either going for Crunch, Dragon Tail, or Rock Slide. That's fine. That's probably the best thing we could have gotten. Okay, now we're gonna protect. We're gonna see if it goes for Earth Power. It doesn't. Because Earth Power 100% kills Magnezone here. So now... Yeah! There it goes, there it goes. There it is, the ability storage. Flygon has pretty mediocre special defense. That's fine. No defense drop, please, though. Nice. See? It's so easy! Oh my god! That's incredible. And we just wall this. Like, Haxorus can't do anything to you. We have 4 flash cannons. That should be plenty. That'll take 2. That works as well. Hey, give me like... okay. I'm not one to stick around and find out, so we're gonna go back to Genesis. And Ampharos is so much slower, so it should never go for Dragon Dance. Uh-oh, we got ourselves a problem. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. This thing just knows Slash and, like, Dragon Tail and Assurance and Dragon Dance. We're gonna Flash Cannon it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're okay. Nobody panic. Okay, huge opportunity. He Hyper Potions, right? He Hyper Potions. We hit off a Thunder Wave. He is now locked into going for Dragon Dance. And, as a side bonus as well, this essentially allows us to finish this fight with the last remaining 2 Flash Cannon power points we have. Don't crit, though. Magnezone, don't crit. See, that's fine, because if he crit, he would probably heal again. Absolute cinema. That fight was... I'm gonna be honest, that was such a clean fight. That was really clean. Super clean. Really, really, really well played. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. We are now in a fantastic spot. Because we have 0 deaths, we now have the power to just demolish a bunch of stuff. So now we kind of need to think about how we're going to form our team. Actually, like, okay, because I'm worried mainly about the, also, I kind of learned something as well a bit. Protect is a really good TM, and I should probably teach it to, most of my Pokemon. Especially Scourge. I think Scourge with Protect would be really nice. Let's go to Thunder Wave. Okay, so now that that's all done, let's put as a celebration, we'll put everyone to 49. We do not want Thunderbolt. So my predicament now is, should we put Emolga back on the team? Part of me wants to say no, mainly because it's frail, and like, we could do like the whole pivoting strat again. Actually, like, how many fast Pokemon do we have? We have like Electivire, we have Jolteon, and we have Galvantula. And Magnezone's like a mid-tier speed stat, and Electros and Ampharos are really slow. You know what? I like Emolga, and plus its flying typing would make it a huge asset for the team. For sure. So that does mean Ampharos is going to go back to the box because it's way too slow for the power dynamic we're going for, which is like hyper offense. So we'll go pick up a Molga and we'll level it up. Okay. Also, Emolga has like really good coverage moves, I want to say. So. Okay. Let's get that sprite layout updated. There we go. All updated. Okay, so we'll heal everyone up, and we'll get going. Okay. Sure. Really good. Why? That does, like, nothing for you. Oh, so it looks to be like a range to kill, so... Hit this, please. Okay. That's fine. We'll Hyper Voice. Yeah, Golbat, you're kinda dead. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Also, that full heal I said was a waste of my time is actually helping me out here, so... Okay. So, yeah, let's lead, you guys. Okay, that's just straight up annoying. Hmm. Slow hold switch. Don't hit yourself. Thank you. This should kill. Yep. So I'm doing this because, like, we're gonna go to Haywire because Haywire's a lot more better equipped to deal with these physically frail ice types. Easy. Okay, that's expected. Good. Okay, cool. Crew doesn't like just barely live a crit. Okay. Pretty good so far. Pretty good, pretty good. Thank you. Oh boy. Anyway, let's lead Scourge for a few of these fights. Okay, just kill it. Wow, that's just so much. Who am I kidding myself? That is like, it's like a decent chunk, which is quite scary. That's really scary. Okay, let's go to Genesis. Because right now they're throwing out a Night Slash my way. Yep. We do live a crit. Okay. Okay, so we are going to have access to the final, what is it? We are going to have access to the final move tutor, so we can get Giga Drain on our Galvantula. You know, like, I was just enjoying the music, and then you know, Hugh calls, and I'm like, God damn it. This is so nice. Anyway, cool. Actually, I like Energy Ball in this for power. And I like Giga Drain for the healing aspect, so I think we'll teach Giga Drain over Charge Beam. Okay, with our new Giga Draining guy, we can start doing some serious damage. But we can also get the Shell Bell here, which might be really helpful. Oh, we got our first miss. Uh-oh. That's a bit bad. Huh. Man, I just want this run to be man. I just want the run to be done right now. We're gonna ignore that for now. Mantine, yeah, that special defense is not saving you. Okay, so we're here. The goal is to fight as little trainers as possible. Okay. Let me cross the bridge. Keep it going. Okay, so then go over here and we fight you. Okay, Galvantul's got this. Easy peasy. Starmie. Okay. Same as before, we just zap you. Okay. What's your speed compared to Jolteon's? 137 versus 146. So pretty close. I'm not gonna risk Galvantula on like a Scald burn or whatever or something like that. So we'll just Rare Candy everyone up. This gym should be really, really easy, like regardless of whatever happens, you know. See, we're finally learning Discharge. Let's go. Huge. You're also learning Discharge, huh? Okay, so I have no idea what your speed is, but if I had to guess, it's probably a lot more powerful than Discharge. I'd have to estimate against like probably a good majority of Pokemon we go up against, and Mulga can outspeed them. So we'll keep it. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, I'm leading Galvantula. Okay, whatever. Caracosta. Hello. Zap. This will probably go for something. Sturdy. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm not sticking around for that. Well, Caracosta is like super slow, right? Just Energy Ball twice. There is no way. There's absolutely. I refuse to believe. Wait a minute. Okay, I fucking scared myself. So I thought that when I hit the energy ball, Caracosta was going to retaliate with like a rock move, and I got this fucking scared myself. Okay. No, this is super easy with Galvantula. Kill you to block any Water Spout shenanigans, because Water Spout is like water type eruption. Yeah, pretty easy. Excellent. Now, after this Jellicent, I basically unlock the full power of like the choice items and Life Orb. Life Orb Galvantula is about to go insane. Holy. Fully paralyzed, maybe, please? Perhaps? Perchance. Huge. Okay. Never punished? We'll end on a Thunder. Why not? Nice. Really, really simple fight. Really, really easy fight. And there we have it. No deaths on attempt 3 with 8 badges. We're already going strong. Wow, that's like really useless to me. So I think this is like the dream team going forward. So anyway, let's put everyone on like 55. We already have Thunder, which, you know, is way better. Okay. Okay, So, I'm gonna make a small decision. I don't like to do, I don't want to do this, I really don't, but I don't have the energy in me to continue on. So, I'm gonna end stream here. It was a really, it was shorter, it was a shorter stream compared to last night. But I'm gonna end stream here. I don't have the energy for it. Last night's stream really tired me out, even today. So tomorrow we're going to take on the later parts of the game, the Getsis, Colress, Victory Road, all of that. We'll probably speed up through most of it, probably besides the Colress fight. Actually, no, we'll probably speed up through Colress, and since we now have Galvantula alive, we can see how it'll do against like Seismitoad or other ground types as well. But, yeah. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow to stream probably the finale of Attempt 3. And I've been doing, and there is also a poll up on my YouTube channel, the main one, of what challenge you'd like to see me do next. This next challenge will be streamed on Twitch. All the Twitch streams will be re-uploaded on the second channel, so go watch those if you want to, you know, see what's been going on over there. But without further ado, I want to end stream. Thank you all so much for watching, and